What is going on, guys? Welcome back. The Suns season has officially started, and I'm so excited. We had game one against the Los Angeles Lakers, and the Phoenix Suns took it 118 to 114. And there's a lot of things to be excited about from this matchup, whether it's Ryan Dunn showing some defensive prowess or Oso Iguodaro showing that he's a passing, lob, and defensive threat, and Colin Gillespie maybe making it interesting in the point guard battle as camp rages on for the Phoenix Suns. There's going to be a lot of that here on the 4AO experience. The Suns took this one 118 to 114, and it was an amazing game. Starters started the game as is usual in preseason matchups. KD, Mason Plumlee, Tyus Jones, Bradley Beal, and Devin Booker was your starting lineup here today. Yusuf Nurkic was out, and the starters didn't look great. Anthony Davis and LeBron James played awesome. Anthony Davis, 17 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists in 18 minutes. That's incredible. LeBron James, 8 for 12 shooting, 19 points. Just magnificent stuff from them. LeBron has been incredible his whole career, and it looks like he's going to have another fantastic season for the Lakers. And if Anthony Davis can continue to stay healthy like he did last year, should be a good year for them. But let's focus on the Phoenix Suns and what happened with them. So to start, in the first quarter, Suns starting lineup did not look great. I will be honest, there's some things that this lineup seems to be missing defensively. You could feel that Nurkic wasn't there, and it makes me fear a little bit that backup center position. Talked about it a lot over this offseason. I'm a little nervous what exactly it's going to be this year. Offensively, I'm not too nervous about it, but defensively, how are they going to be able to stand up to a guy like Anthony Davis Nikolai Jokic, one of those guys? It's going to be a massive challenge. It's going to be a thing to watch, especially around the trade deadline, whether we think it's a big enough issue to address, but it's preseason, so we don't exactly know. So main thing about preseason is we got to see what our bench depth is, what our G League players can bring, and we saw a lot. The player of the game for me was Oso Iguodaro, our second round pick. 27 minutes, 6 for 8 from the field goal percentage. No threes taken, which is cool, and 4 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal, and a block. He played absolutely incredible. He had some backdoor passes. And guess what? The Phoenix Suns finally have a forward that can play above the rim. We haven't had one of those since probably Kelly Oubre. I mean, Jay Crowder wasn't doing any of that. So it's really good to have a forward that can play above the rim, be a lob threat, but he's also high IQ, can pass. He can throw lobs to a bull, and it was a lot of fun to see him. Obviously, really good to see Frank Kaminsky. Love to see Frank the Tank back in a Phoenix Suns uniform. He went 2 for 3 today with a three-pointer. I don't know how much we're going to see him throughout this season. I would assume he's going to get a lot of G League time, along with the guy I'm about to talk about next, Colin Gillespie, played fantastic today. Let's look at his stats. 12 minutes played, 4 for 5 from the field goal, 1 3, and 3 for 3 from the free throw line, 12 points. He had 4 rebounds and 5 assists, an incredibly productive 12 minutes, especially to close out the game. And the unit we used to close out this game was Ryan Dunn, Oso Iguodaro, Colin Gillespie, Damian Lee, and Josh Okogie, and they were incredible. They went into the third quarter. Let me pull this up. I believe they went into the third quarter down by 7 points. It was 85 to 92, and they really mounted a comeback. It was only 7 points, but winning the game 118 to 114, it took all of them. And we had a lot of issues in the fourth quarter last year as a team. We all saw it. We remember it. And just from the backups, it already looks so much better. I love what Mike Budenholzer did for them this year. A lot of threes attempted. 39 threes attempted in a game it's a lot. Lakers attempted 40. They shot 27% from 3, so either our three-point defense was good or they were just missing. We'll find out as the season goes on. But they shot 16 for 39 for 41%, and that's some great stuff. An uptick in three-pointers is what this team needed. We saw the backups do it. We'll see if the starters are able to do it as this season goes on. Let's move to Ryan Dunn. Ryan Dunn, the defensive prospect that everybody is hoping can develop an offensive game, had a pretty good defensive night and an okay offensive night, as is what is expected. But what I really liked from Ryan Dunn is he was shooting threes fearlessly. 2 for 6 from 3. Not great. What we want better, but he only made 14 threes last year at Virginia. So this is a lot better than what he was doing. He's clearly been working on it. It's going to be very exciting to see as the season rolls on. Josh Okogie coming in, showing that he's still a productive player, and he deserves minutes this year. 2 from 3, 2 for 3 from 3. Great game from him. Allen didn't get much. He played 21 minutes, second most on the team, third most, sorry. And he was okay, but he's going to be a good contributor this season. Bol, not much from him. Jalen Bridges, if anyone had a bad performance today, it was Jalen Bridges. 0 from the field. The movement shooter that we thought we'd be getting with him didn't show up today. He might show up eventually. We'll have to see what happens there with that. But overall, it's a fantastic game for the Phoenix Suns. Played really well. And in the second half, their defense was phenomenal. Held the Los Angeles Lakers to 35% shooting for the whole half. And I get it's their backups, but it was our backups too, and we didn't shoot that bad. So really great game all around for Phoenix, and it's going to be a lot of fun to watch. They take on the Pistons they actually take on the Pistons 2 times in a row now. Next one will be Tuesday. I will continue to cover them and break them down as the season goes along, especially this preseason. And if you can't catch the game, I live tweet some stuff about the game, just my thoughts, scores, kind of trends, what's happening. So go follow that. It's the 480 podcast. Follow us on TikTok and Instagram. We've been making some cool little reels for you guys to watch. So it's been a lot of fun, and yeah, gonna keep making you guys some great content. So thank you so much for tuning in, and go Suns.